have the ball just over inside the United half of the field. And now they play it into the centre circle. Ball played out to the right-hand side. This is Selnes. Space now for Rosenborg to play the ball forward. And now defending to do here for Manchester United. Radek Vitek thought about coming, the Czech goalkeeper. But this time Rosenborg win the ball back. But in doing so, it's deemed unfairly. And it will be a free kick for a foul on Brian Buemo. So opening 2.5 minutes played in this one. It is Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. Of course, Manchester United's second pre-season friendly so far this summer, as the ball is played out from the back by Vitek, and now Shaw has it over on that left-hand side. Brought down neatly by Joshua Zirkzee, played all the way back by Luke Shaw. Now space for Vitek again into the feet of Harry Maguire, who sends it downfield, but it was a heavy touch by Mason Mount. The ball just drifting out of play on this near side. It will be a throw in to Rosenborg, around 30 yards or so into Manchester United territory, as the throw in is quickly taken, and Harry Maguire will watch the ball out of play for a goal kick. But Manchester United, of course, as mentioned, defeated in their opening pre-season game. Michael Carrick will be wanting to see a lot more from his team in this contest, as Vitek, wearing the number 40 shirt, plays the ball out to the left-hand side and picks out Lenny Yoro. The ball played downfield. Now space for Patrick Dorgu, and the ball won cleanly, says the referee, and now an opportunity for Bomholt. He plays it on the edge of the area, and this time a free kick is awarded in a rather inviting position. It was a foul by Mason Mount, which has drawn the attention of the referee. It was the Dane, the 21-year-old Noah Sasa, who went down. So it's in a promising position, this, for Rosenborg. Right on the edge of the 18-yard area, to the right of the D of the Manchester United 18-yard box. Radek Vitek just having a word with his four-man Manchester United wall, just making sure they're in the correct position as he speaks and delivers instructions to Harry Maguire. But it's an opportunity now for Rosenborg from this set piece. There are several candidates. One of them is Ivar Fossum, the number 8, but instead it will be left to his fellow teammate Oli Selnes. But this time it's straight into the wall, and Manchester United get the ball away. Rosenborg have it now back inside their half of the field. All the way back it goes to their goalkeeper Leopold Waldstedt, the 27-year-old Swede, between the sticks for the Norwegian outfit. Ball played down the left-hand side, and this time it's played back into the centre circle within the Rosenborg half. Collected now by the Rosenborg skipper Oli Selnes, who looks up on his left foot and then plays it all the way back into the centre circle to Thomas Nemcik, the Slovakian at the heart of the Rosenborg defence. This time it's played forward again, and this time a free kick is awarded to Rosenborg in the centre circle. It was a late challenge by the Brazilian Andre Santos, the new recruit from Chelsea. Of course, joined the club in a £52 million move from the Stamford Bridge outfit. And a free kick to Rosenborg to quickly take it from inside the centre circle as they bring the ball forward down the left-hand side. Well worked this down the left, and the ball played out on the edge of the area. Defending to do once again here for Manchester United. 6.5 minutes played. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0 here on Flash Score, as Oli Selnes has the ball down the Rosenborg left-hand side. Now collected by Sasa. Sasa, though, is dispossessed, and Rosenborg win the ball back from inside their half of the field. But Manchester United yet to really get going in this one, as the ball is played out into the feet of Thomas Nemcik. Now an opportunity for Rosenborg again as they bring it forward. Defending to do here for Manchester United, but Rosenborg have it once again, and this time it's intercepted though by Lenny Yoro. And now Brian Buemo manages to play it through the legs of Ollie Sinus, the Rosenborg skipper. Space now for Patrick Dorgu, deep into the Rosenborg half of the field, over on that left-hand side. Plays the ball all the way back now into the feet of Mason Mount, who has it centrally around 40 yards out from the Rosenborg goal. Now the ball played on this near side to Brian Mbuemo. Plays the ball through this time into the feet of Shea Lacey. Back to Brian Mbuemo again. Now space for Lenny Yoro. He manages to pick out Harry Maguire. Better by the Red Devils though, as they bring the ball forward. It was a ball played back into the Manchester United half, which from Harry Maguire had Lenny Yoro having to scurry back to claim it, and now Radek Vitek sends the ball downfield, and it's headed out of play at the back by Younes Mortensen, the 25-year-old Denmark right back for Rosenborg. So it will be a throw-in on that far-hand side of the field. Luke Shaw has the ball in hand, around 5 yards or so over into the Rosenborg half, and he will get the second opportunity at the throw-in. The England international, wearing the number 23 shirt for Manchester United, that all new blue Adidas strip away kit for the Red Devils, as the throw-in is taken, and the new number 17 Andre Santos flicks it on, but it's straight out of play for what will be a throw-in over on that far side to Rosenborg, and a chance for Mortensen to take it. Plays it forward, and now a chance for Rayton Sunday. He gives the ball away, and Manchester United bring it forward. This is Brian Mbuemo. Can he get a shot away? He can, and it's spilled by the goalkeeper, but claimed at the second attempt by Leopold Wallstedt in the Rosenborg goal. It was a rather tame effort from the Cameroon international. Didn't get the required contact, the necessary power he would have liked, Brian Mbuemo. He struck it on his right foot, and he was almost, his body was shifting towards the right hand side, but he got down to claim the ball for Rosenborg. And now this is an opportunity for Manchester United again, but a foul is committed by Patrick Dorgu, so it will be a free kick over on that far hand side. It was a coming together involving the number 14 for Rosenborg, Jesper Rayton Sunday, and now it's played all the way back to the goalkeeper, the Rosenborg goalkeeper Wallstedt, who has just had that one save to make so far, and he will look to play the ball out from his 18-yard area as he continues to walk with the ball forward. Plays it out to the left-hand side. This is the Slovakian Nemsik, and now it's played against a Manchester United body in Mason Mount, who drifts out over on this near side, but Michael Carrick sat alongside his trusted coaching staff in Steve Holland and Jonathan Woodgate. Also Johnny Evans is amongst the coaching contingent as Rosenborg play the ball downfield. Opportunity now for Aidan Heaven, who plays the ball out to his left-hand side from within the in the centre circle, and now Luke Shaw plays it back to Heaven once again. Heaven on the ball for Manchester United, around 10 yards or so from outside the Manchester United 18-yard area. Harry Maguire sends the ball downfield, now brought down by Brian Mbuemo, but he gives it away. Now a chance for the captain for Rosenborg, Ole Salnes, and this time he's dispossessed as Rosenborg look to win the ball back once again. And now Lenny Yoro gets the chance from the throw-in. Last touch off a Rosenborg body. Lenny Yoro can bring it forward again. This time he fires the ball over to the left-hand side. He did well there, Lenny Yoro, because he was in a rather tight space. Floated the ball over to that left-hand side, and now Manchester United have it in the centre circle. Ball played over to the right, now collected by Brian Mbuemo, who can use his pace on his left foot. Took a slight slip as he delivered that ball into the 18-yard area of the Rosenborg box, but the goalkeeper Wallstedt is first to it and rolls it out to the number 21 Nemsik at the back for the Norwegian outfit. 11.5 minutes played here on Flash Score. It is Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0 in Manchester United's second pre-season friendly of the summer, as Michael Carrick watches on from his seat of the Manchester United dugout. Ball played out to the left-hand side as Rosenborg fire it downfield. Now an opportunity for the home team. Space now for Bomholt, but he gives the ball away. Now this is Mason Mount looking to work his magic for Manchester United, but good play by Joshua Zirkzee as he looked to try and find the run of Brian Mbeumo, but it's given straight back to Rosenborg, who can bring it forward now inside the Manchester United half of the field, and it will be a free kick to the men in white. A foul by Mason Mount. Not the first time he's committed a foul inside his half of the field, but Rosenborg have the ball and play it out on this near side. Down the left it goes. Space now for Noah Sasa. And this time it's played against Noah Sasa and out of play for a throw-in to Manchester United, with 13 minutes played in Trondheim between these two. Lenny Yoro has the ball in his grasp and will look to find a Manchester United body, helped on by Brian Mbeumo, and now Luke Shaw can bring the ball forward over on that far hand side of the field. Shaw has the ball, and this time he's crowded out though, and Rosenborg this time play the ball out over on that far hand side, and this time it's a throw into Manchester United, which is played in by Luke Shaw to Andre Santos. Space now for Harry Maguire, who plays it forward over halfway. Helped on, and Manchester United attacking inside the Rosenborg half. Ball played out from the left hand side. It was a cross by Joshua Zirkzee. Doesn't beat the body of Hakon Volden at the back for Rosenborg, and now it will be a throw-in on that far-hand side to Rosenborg, which will be taken by the right-back Mortensen, and a chance for Rosenborg to get themselves further down the field. It's interestingly because there's plenty of Seagulls inside the stadium, as Manchester United opt to select a different ball for the throw-in. They quickly throw it in through Luke Shaw, and now Harry Maguire has it and plays it out to Lenny Yoro over halfway into the feet of Brian Mbeumo, but it's given away. Now an opportunity for Rosenborg, but run back by Brian Mbeumo, made up for his mistake, and now a chance for Manchester United over halfway, over on that far hand side of the field. Now Luke Shaw has it, plays the ball all the way back into the feet of the Manchester United defender Aidan Heaven, who brings it forward. They looking to capitalise here, Manchester United, inside the Rosenborg box, and the ball played across from the left hand side by Joshua Zirkzee. Again, doesn't beat the Rosenborg defence, in particular defender Volden, who can clear his lines, but Manchester United have it again, and now space for Harry Maguire, wearing the captain's armband for the Red Devils, and he plays the ball into the feet of Aidan Heaven. Of course, there's no Yuri Tillemans for Manchester United, new recruit drafted in from Aston Villa. He hasn't made the journey for the pre-season tour. He's likely to link up with his teammates at a later date, as Radek Vitek plays the ball out from the back, the Manchester United goalkeeper. And now the ball played all the way back to Vitek again, who goes long this time and finds the head of Luke Shaw, who can bring it down, and Shaw has it for Manchester United, and this time it's fired over towards Brian Mbeumo, but it doesn't beat the body of the defender, the Rosenborg defender Adrian Nilsson Pereira, who then plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper. And now Rosenborg come forward down their right hand side, this time they're 5 yards short of halfway, and it's into the feet of the captain of Salnice. Salnice on his left foot, this time plays it into the feet of Fossum. Fossum out to the left hand side, and this time Harry Maguire can mop up and fire the ball downfield, but this time Rosenborg win it back, and it goes all the way back to their goalkeeper, to Leopold Wallstedt. And now space for Volden, plays it into the feet of his fellow centre-back partner Nemsik. Still Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0 in Trondheim. No goals as of yet in this one, as Manchester United have it with Lenny Yoro, and this time the ball goes out of play. And it will be a throw-in, which Lenny Yoro will take over on this near side, around 5 yards or so from halfway. 17 minutes played, and still goalless between these two. But just that one opportunity for Manchester United from Brian Mbeumo, which tested Leopold Waldstedt in the Rosenborg goal. And now the Norwegian outfit have it inside the centre circle within the Manchester United half of the field. Space now for Mads Bomholt. Plays the ball over to the right-hand side. Ball is dispossessed though. Played against a Rosenborg body, and it goes out of play. It will be a throw into Manchester United, and Luke Shaw has the ball in his grasp, ready to take this throw in for Michael Carrick's men. Looking for options. Throws the ball in and manages to find the chest of Shea Lacey. Of course, the young Scouser, of course, for Manchester United. Looking to follow in the footsteps of Wayne Rooney, Shea Lacey. And now an opportunity for Mason Mount. Now an opportunity for Lacey on his left foot. Plays it out to the left-hand side to Luke Shaw. Now collected by Andre Santos. Lacey again on his left foot. Looks to dink the ball forward, but this time there's nobody there in the blue, the dark blue of Manchester United. And it goes straight through into the gloves of Waldstedt, the Rosenborg goalkeeper, who has been with the club since the 2024-25 campaign. Joined the club from AGF, the Danish outfit. And now Rosenborg play the ball downfield. An opportunity from the left-hand side, and it was a dangerous ball in from the left, and it manages to find a Rosenborg body over on that far-hand side, but this time Manchester United win it back, and then it's given away by Andre Santos, and this time referee thought about awarding a free kick to Rosenborg, but gives them an advantage, and now it will be a chance for Rosenborg inside the Manchester United half of the field. Still Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. 19 and a half minutes played, and now a chance over on this near side for Nemsik, the Rosenborg centre-back. Plays it all the way back into the feet of Sasa. Now this is Foldem into the feet of Nemsik. Now Fossum plays it centrally, looking to find Sal Nice, but this time Harry Maguire is beaten to it, and beats him to it, I should say, and it will be a free kick anyway to Manchester United for a foul on the Red Devils skipper. And Harry Maguire looks as though he will be the player to take this free kick, but still no goals in Trondheim. It is still Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. And of course Michael Carrick will be wanting more from his team as the game goes on. Of course it will be a big fitness test for Manchester United, and now Joshua Zirkzee plays the ball out to the right hand side. Space now for Brian Mbeumo, who can bring the ball forward down the right hand side, and an opportunity for Mason Mount, who went for goal. It was cut back to Mason Mount on the edge of the Rosenborg 18-yard area, and Mount went for it alone, but his effort was blocked in the end by Mads Bomholt, and it goes out for a corner to Manchester United, which will be taken from down their right-hand side to the left of the Rosenborg 18-yard area. Harry Maguire and Aidan Heaven up from the back for the Red Devils, as this ball will be swung in by Mbeumo, the former Brentford man. Plays it across. This time it's headed up in the air by Volden. Rosenborg looking to get the ball away, but this time it's with Maguire once more. Still with Harry Maguire, looking to deliver the ball into the area. Manages to keep the ball in. It's with Luke Shaw. Now space for Andre Santos. Plays it into the feet of Mason Mount. And now Mount over to this right-hand side, and Brian Mbeumo has it, but he gives it away. It was a really poor ball that by the Manchester United forward, and now Rosenborg come forward and look to counter. An opportunity here for Reighton Sunday down their left-hand side. Still going Reighton Sunday. Plays the ball into the feet of Sansa. Sansa down the Rosenborg left. To the left of, down their left to the right of the Manchester United 18-yard area. Still they push forward, Rosenborg. And this time the ball is watched comfortably out of play, and it will be a goal kick to the Red Devils. It was seen out by Lenny Yoro in the end, and Radek Vitek will take the goal kick for Manchester United. So 22.5 minutes played. Just the one opportunity so far for Manchester United, as Michael Carrick continues to watch on. Radek Vitek plays the ball out from the back, and Harry Maguire sends the ball forward. This time Rosenborg win the ball back rather easily once again, and now they look to come forward. An opportunity for Pereira. Now space for Rosenborg and Fossen. Into the feet of the captain, Salnice. Salnice plays it into Sasa. Ball played over the top, looking to find Xiaka, the forward for Rosenborg, who's yet to see much of the ball, the 20-year-old Algerian, Amin Xiaka. Will be a free kick for an offside, in fact, and so an opportunity for Manchester United to play the ball downfield. Aidan Heaven leaves it for Andre Santos, as Luke Shaw has it over on that far-hand side of the field. This time it will be a free kick for a foul on Patrick Dorgu from Younes Mortensen. And a free kick which is quickly taken, and Manchester United have it now with Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro will look to pick out a teammate. This is Harry Maguire. Maguire now into the feet of Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw manages to pick out Mason Mount. Now an opportunity for Andre Santos, who can stretch his legs here, and this time gives it to Joshua Zirkzee. Forward it goes once again. Now an opportunity for Joshua Zirkzee over on down that far-hand side of the field. Looking for a 1-2 with Patrick Dorgu, but instead it goes to Luke Shaw. Back to Dorgu again. Dorgu, this time, can pick out Harry Maguire. And now an opportunity for Lenny Yoro. Yoro this time manages to find Brian Mbuemo. Mbuemo down this right flank, plays it infield to Andre Santos. Manchester United have it deep into Rosenborg territory. It is with the Brazilian Andre Santos again. He plays it forward into the feet of Mason Mount, and this time Rosenborg win the ball back, and they have it with their goalkeeper Valsted, but the offside flag has been raised. Joshua Zirkzee, the player who has been penalised on this occasion. So a free kick to Rosenborg, and they play the ball out from the back. So an opportunity for the Norwegian outfit, who look to bring it forward. And now they have it at the back with Nemsik into the feet of Volden, who can bring it downfield. And now Manchester United have defending to do. It will be a throw-in on that far-hand side. Mortensen wins the throw-in for Rosenborg. Ball deflecting off Luke Shaw, and Rosenborg quickly take it and have it now just short of the Manchester United half of the field. On this near side it goes. Space now for Jayton Sunday. And now all the way back to Volden. Rosenborg now come forward down their right flank on that far-hand side of the field. Back it goes once again. Space for Volden. Now an opportunity for Selnes. Selnes has it. Selnes in the centre circle. Now plays it forward, and now Bomholt. Mads Bomholt plays it back to Selnes, his skipper, on his left foot. This is better by Rosenborg, who bring it forward on the edge of the Manchester United area, and an effort towards goal, which cannons back off Shea Lacey. And Manchester United look to win the ball back, and this time Patrick Dorgu is fouled, and it will be a free kick to Manchester United inside their half, around 10 yards or so from outside their 18-yard area. But Michael Carrick will be urging his team to create more opportunities. We've only tested Leopold Wallstadt on one occasion. And now Manchester United have it and look to play the ball downfield. Opportunity for Mason Mount, kept alive by Brian and Mbeumo, and this time a free kick is awarded. Mbeumo wanted to take the quick free kick, but the Rosenborg left back Adrian Nilsson Pereira didn't let him, but this time Manchester United get the game back underway. Now ball on the edge of the area to Shea Lacey. He's got Luke Shaw out to his left-hand side. Manages to find Shaw. Shaw this time plays the ball forward. Now an opportunity for Patrick Dorgu, who goes for goal! And it was a really good effort that by Dorgu, but it drifts wide of that left-hand post of the Rosenborg goal. He was in acres of space there, Patrick Dorgu. It was Shea Lacey who left the ball for Luke Shaw. And Andre Santos played it into the feet of Patrick Dorgu, and on his left foot drags his effort wide of the target. But that was positive play by the Red Devils. To Leopold Wallstadt diving to his left-hand side, and it did in fact come back off the woodwork, and now Rosenborg come forward again. Now they have an opportunity themselves. The ball is cleared away by Brian and Mbeumo, and it will be a free kick to Manchester United. But that was a really good opportunity for Patrick Dorgu. The post, though, saving Rosenborg. And the scores remain Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 0. There is 2 balls currently on the field, but one has been cleared, so the game can continue as Luke Shaw has the ball over on that far-hand side. Space now for Aidan Heaven. Heaven plays the ball all the way back to Radek Vitek, who plays it out to the right-hand side, and Harry Maguire now wins it for Manchester United. This is Mason Mount. It was a poor ball looking to find Brian and Mbeumo, and now the ball manages to find the feet of Wallstadt. And this time Pereira has it down the left-hand side for Rosenborg, but it's intercepted and the ball is won back by Manchester United. Given away though by Andre Santos, and now Rosenborg look to come forward. They win themselves a free kick. It was a foul on the skipper Oli Salnais in the end by the Brazilian Andre Santos, and it will be a free kick to Rosenborg, just 2 yards over halfway inside the Manchester United half, down their left-hand side. This is Salnais, the skipper again, wearing the red captain's armband for Rosenborg. But just under half an hour played in Trondheim, and it's still goalless between both teams as Rosenborg play the ball forward down the right-hand side. It's crossed in, and a really good opportunity perhaps on the attack, and this time the ball breaks kindly down this left-hand side, and it will be an opportunity for Shiaka. Now this is Sasa into the feet of Salnais. Salnais again looks to win the ball back, the Rosenborg skipper. And now an opportunity for Bomholt. Mads Bomholt again. But this time Manchester United win the ball back. Rosenborg wanted a free kick. Plenty of heads turning towards the referee, but play continues. And Manchester United have it now with Aidan Heaven. He plays the ball forward on his left foot. Into the centre circle it goes. This is better by Manchester United. This is Shea Lacey inside the area. Shea Lacey goes for goal! And it is the first for Manchester United on the evening. A wonderful take by Shea Lacey on his left foot, who just guided the ball into that bottom right hand corner. Nothing Leopold Wallstadt could do, and Manchester United take the lead in Trondheim. The ball was played forward by Joshua Zirkzee into the feet of Shea Lacey, and on his left foot just bended the ball into the bottom right hand corner. It was a well worked goal from a Manchester United perspective, and it was no chance for Leopold Wallstadt. And on 31 minutes it's Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 1, and the Red Devils have liftoff in Norway against the Superliga side Rosenborg, as Mason Mount and Shea Lacey just share a word with one another following Lacey's finish into that bottom right hand corner. So Rosenborg have it all to do. It is Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 1. 31.5 minutes played, and now we resume from the restart And Rosenborg play the ball out from the back. An opportunity now for Nemsik, who plays it back to Pereira. This is Nemsik again, who can chip the ball over the top, and this time he's looking to find Shiaka, but Manchester United bring the ball forward again. Now an opportunity for Andre Santos. Space now for Mason Mount. And down the right-hand side it goes to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro looks to play the ball across from down the Manchester United right to the left of that Rosenborg 18-yard area, but it was cut out and the throw-in is quickly taken. Mason Mount now for Manchester United. Wins the ball back and then plays it into the feet of Harry Maguire. Space now for Andre Santos. Out to the left-hand side it goes. Santos has it for Manchester United. Now back to Harry Maguire once again. Down the right-hand side it goes to Shea Lacey. Lacey this time into the feet of Mason Mount. Back to the captain Maguire again. Around 13 minutes left in this first half, as Aidan Heaven plays it over to the left flank and picks out Luke Shaw. And Manchester United win the ball back again. This is Harry Maguire, sends the ball over the top and out of play it goes for a goal kick. He was looking to find the run of Shaw in the end, but he couldn't reach it. The left full-back for Manchester United, and Wallstad plays the ball out from the back, the Rosenborg goalkeeper, and then gets it from Nemsik. As Joshua Zirkzee closes down the goalkeeper. This is Nemsik for Rosenborg, and now the ball played forward into the feet of Shiaka, but this time Manchester United win it back and they have it just short of halfway. This is Harry Maguire again. Over to the right-hand side it goes, and now space for Shea Lacey. Lacey can bring it forward into the feet of Patrick Dorgu. Now back to Shea Lacey on this near side once again, wearing the number 46 shirt for Manchester United. Space now for Andre Santos. Santos plays it into the feet of Aidan Heaven, and now this is Lenny Yoro. Yoro manages to find Patrick Dorgu, looking for the 1-2 involving Shea Lacey. Manchester United will get the free kick. It was a foul in the end, a foul committed by Adrian Nielsen Pereira on Lacey, and it has resulted in a free kick in a rather promising position this for Manchester United, and Brian Mbeumo looks to be the candidate to take it. So defending to do here for the Norwegian side as Manchester United pursue a second goal. Of course, the first goal scored by Shea Lacey, and Wallstad with a two-man Rosenborg wall. Opportunity now for Brian Mbeumo. And Mbeumo can play the ball into the area. This time it's headed on and against the crossbar. It was an unmarked header by Lenny Yoro, and a really good opportunity for Manchester United. He was unmarked, the Frenchman. It was a nicely weighted ball in on his left foot by Brian Mbeumo, and Lenny Yoro, with acres of space, directed his header towards that right-hand top corner of Leopold Wallstad's goal. But the crossbar and woodwork saving the Norwegian side. But Manchester United come forward again on the edge of the area. It is a lot better this from the Red Devils since they have made that all-important breakthrough. But Rosenborg win the ball back now. Opportunity for them to bring the ball forward, and this time Mason Mount has it and plays it all the way back to Harry Maguire, who plays it forward. This is Brian Mbeumo. Space now for Patrick Dorgu, who's looking to latch onto it. And now Manchester United have it with Mason Mount, and it will be a free kick to Rosenborg in the end for an offside involving Patrick Dorgu, who of course was drafted in during the Ruben Amorim era at Manchester United. One of several recruits, Patrick Dorgu. Of course, he is a Denmark international, knows this part of the world rather well, as Harry Maguire plays the ball forward. An opportunity now for Joshua Zirkzee, but Brian Mbeumo can latch onto it here. Mbeumo goes down under a challenge, and this time looks towards the linesman on this near side. No free kick, It was adjudged to have been a fair challenge by Hakon Volden. And now an opportunity for Rosenborg, who bring the ball downfield inside the Manchester United half. Approaching the final 8 minutes in this first half. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 1. And now an opportunity for Rosenborg in the centre circle. It's collected by Volden, played out to the right hand side. Opportunity for Mortensen. Mortensen into the feet of Nemsik. Now space for Volden. Volden can play the ball over the top and looking to pick out a teammate in Rayton Sunday. And now it's won by Bomholt. Bomholt down over on that right hand side for Rosenborg. This time the Norwegian outfit come forward again, attacking the Manchester United goal. Chance now for Fossen. Now Sines. Opportunity again for Rosenborg, who play it forward. Now Selnes. Selnes again. This time Rosenborg play it against a Manchester United body, and Mason Mount can fire it downfield. But it's intercepted well. Now Rosenborg have it. Can bring the ball forward. So an opportunity for Selnes. Selnes, wearing the Rosenborg armband, plays the ball out to the right hand side, centrally inside the Manchester United half of the field. Now the ball is back with the Rosenborg skipper again. This time he gives it away, and Manchester United look to counter here. Space now for Lenny Yoro over halfway inside the Rosenborg half. Plays it down this near side. Shea Lacey evades a challenge, manages to keep the ball alive, and now we'll look to get the ball in, and this time it's well defended in the end, but it will be a corner to Manchester United. Positive player once again by Shea Lacey, and it goes out for what will be a corner to the Red Devils. So a corner from over this right flank, but it was positive play once again by the young Liverpudlian Shea Lacey. The ball in fact did look as though it came back off Lacey, but Manchester United get the decision, and Brian Mbeumo will swing this ball in on his left foot from down the right hand side. So defending to do here for Rosenborg. Rosenborg to send the ball in, to defend this ball I should say, as the ball is whipped in. This time Harry Maguire heads it on. Defending to do for Rosenborg, and then they manage to scramble it away through Volden, and now they can come forward on the counter here, Rosenborg, and an opportunity, but Mason Mount wins the ball back cleanly for Manchester United, and now plays it into the feet of Aidan Heaven. Aidan Heaven now plays it to Luke Shaw over on that left hand side, deep over on that far hand side of the field. Now Aidan Heaven again plays it into the feet of Lenny Yoro. Yoro this time gives it straight to Brian Mbeumo down the Manchester United right, as Harry Maguire wins it back on the edge of the Manchester United 18-yard area. Now Aidan Heaven again floats it forward. Patrick Dorgu is intercepted, and Rosenborg look to win the ball back, and this time it will be a free kick to the Norwegian Superliga outfit, around 40 yards out from goal. So we are into the final 5 minutes in Trondheim. It is Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 1. If you are just joining us here on Flash Score, Shea Lacey with the goal. 31 minutes as Rosenborg played the ball across here, and it was a really dangerous opportunity, but the offside flag has been raised. It was an opportunity for the young forward Armin Shiaka, but the flag had already gone up had he found the back of the net. The 20-year-old who previously plied his trade with FC Copenhagen, the Danish champions. As the ball was played across from the left-hand side, it was dealt with anyway by Luke Shaw, and it will be a free kick to Manchester United, and Radek Vitek, the goalkeeper, will take it. He's got Harry Maguire out to his right-hand side, plays it short to the Manchester United skipper, who sends it downfield, but the ball is given away, and now Rosenborg look to capitalise. An opportunity down this left flank. Space now once again, and this time a free kick has been awarded. It will be a free kick to Rosenborg for a foul by Brian Mbuemo. So, a chance for Rosenborg at this free kick, which will be taken from down their left-hand side, just short of the right of the Manchester United 18-yard area. It will be the number 10, Ollie Younes, to take it, the skipper on his left foot. Younes sends the ball in. This time it's headed away by Joshua Zirkzee. And now Andre Santos can keep the ball alive and plays it into the feet of Joshua Zirkzee, but he gives it away. And now an opportunity for Rosenborg again. Manchester United have defending to do. Rosenborg play the ball forward, and this time the ball breaks kindly to Ollie Younes again, but this time it's headed forward but runs straight through to Radek Vitek in the goal of Manchester United, who has signalled his intentions for first team football, has asked Michael Carrick and he wants to leave the club, but is selected on this occasion. Of course, we are expecting a completely new team in the second half for Manchester United. Likely see Tom Heaton get a run out as the ball is played forward down the left-hand side. Opportunity now for Rosenborg, and this time Manchester United look to get the ball away through Lenny Yoro. Brian Mbuemo, he can bring it forward. Now a chance for Manchester United, who fire the ball out of play over on that far hand side. It was Harry Maguire whose wasteful ball trickles out over on that far hand flank, and Rosenborg quickly take the throw in through Mortensen. Now an opportunity for Nemsik. Nemsik has it inside the centre circle, and he plays it out to the left hand side. This is Pereira. His attempted ball forward is charged down. So we are into the final minute in Trondheim, and it is Rosenborg who trail Manchester United by a 1-0. So plenty of work to do for Freya Alexandersson's side at half-time, as Rosenborg bring it forward inside the centre circle. Played out to the right-hand flank it goes. This is Mortensen, helped on into the feet of Mads Bomholt. And this time Rosenborg bring the ball downfield again, and an opportunity for the ball to be played across, and this time it's cleared away by Mason Mount, and it will go out for a throw-in down the Rosenborg right to the left of the Manchester United 18-yard area. And now Joshua Zirkzee looks to win it for Manchester United, and the ball put out of play, and it will be a throw-in which Luke Shaw will take. There's likely not to be a lot of additional time added on at the end of this first half. In fact, the referee has blown his whistle, so that signals the end of the first half. It is a first half which has seen Manchester United make the breakthrough. Shea Lacey on 31 minutes, bending his effort past the goalkeeper, the Rosenborg goalkeeper Leopold Waldstad. And at half-time in Trondheim at the Lerkendal Stadion, it is Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 1. Rosenborg and Manchester United. It is the latter that take a 1-goal lead into the second half. Goal scored by Shea Lacey on 31 minutes is what separates the two teams. Manchester United to get the ball rolling for this second half. And changes, of course, as you would have expected. Interestingly, Harry Amas has entered the action. I say changes, but there has just been the one additional change, and that is Harry Amas. All of a sudden, Manchester United looking to be quick out the blocks as Rosenborg play the ball downfield. This opportunity now as they bring it forward, and a chance this time over on down there left flank. It will be an opportunity for Pereira, and he plays the ball all the way back into the feet of Nemsik. Now space for Bomholtz into the Rosenborg half of the field. And now a chance for Mortensen looking to set free Rayton Sunday. And this time ball is intercepted, and Rosenborg have an opportunity here, and it was a really good chance. Their best chance of the match so far. It was an opportunity for the number 20, Alexander Borgensen, one of the substitutes at half-time for Rosenborg, who was in on goal. The ball was played into his left foot, but he just couldn't get the required connection he would have liked. Rather snatched at his effort, and it drifted wide of the right-hand post to Bradek Vitek's goal. And now a chance for Manchester United as they have the ball all the way back once again. Fired forward. And this time Manchester United win it through Joshua Zirkzee. And it's out of play for what will be a throw-in to Rosenborg from halfway down their left-hand side, and it's taken by Mortensen. And now they look to bring it forward once again. Ran out of play though. It will be a throw-in to Manchester United. Interestingly, Ollie Selnes has left the field as well, the Rosenborg captain. The armband being handed over to number 35, Emil Konradsen C8. And there has also been a change between the sticks, because that has seen a new goalkeeper, number 13, David Leandra Ahmad. As Manchester United now win the ball back inside the Rosenborg half, and now Manchester United bring it forward through Mason Mount. An opportunity for Patrick Dorgu. Now Joshua Zirkzee who goes for goal, and this time it was dragged wide in the end by the Dutchman on the turn. But it was better by Manchester United as they go in search of a second goal. So it will be a chance now from the goal kick, which Rasmus Sandberg will take. In fact, it did look as though it took a slight deflection, so it will be a Manchester United corner which Mason Mount takes, and this time it's easily cleared away. But it did look as though it should have been a goal kick. Referee thought otherwise, and now Rosenborg get themselves a free kick. So an opportunity at the set piece now for the Norwegian outfit, as they look to come forward on the attack. And now it's fired downfield. A chance now for Aidan Heaven, and he looks to win the ball back for Manchester United. Now a chance once again as they look to bring it forwards. A chance now for the Norwegian outfit, who quickly take the throw in. And the ball is fired all the way back into the feet of the goalkeeper. He plays it out from the back, Rasmussen. Still Manchester United win the ball back and searching for a second goal. Opportunity as the ball is fired downfield. Now an opportunity once again, and this is a nice ball and it could be in here, but the offside flag has been raised. It was a ball into the chest of David Duris, the substitute. The Slovakian, the 27-year-old it was who latched onto it. He did in fact look to be in an onside position, but the linesman coming to Manchester United's rescue. And now Manchester United have the ball out the back. And have it with their goalkeeper. As Patrick Dorgu wins it for Manchester United. This is Mason Mount. Now a chance once again as the ball is played all the way back into the gloves of Rasmus Sandberg. And Rosenborg play it all the way back into the feet of Nemsik. Now an opportunity once again for the Norwegian outfit as they bring the ball downfield. This time it's collected by one of the Manchester United substitutes, Jaden Kamassen, over on that far hand side. Both Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire left the field at half time. Just the two changes for Manchester United. And now Rosenborg win the ball back once again. Now they look to come forwards. A chance now as the ball is played back into the Rosenborg half of the field. They have it and look to play it forward. A chance now once again as the ball is given away. Space now for Kamassen on that far hand side. Jaden Kamassen. And now space for Radek Vitek. The Manchester United goalkeeper plays the ball out to Aiden Heaven. Now a chance for Vitek once more. Plays it out to Heaven, who sends the ball downfield. And this time, once again, Rosenborg win the ball back. Opportunity for them through Nemsik. Now collected once again over on that far hand side of the field. Still Manchester United going in search of a second goal. Chance now as they bring it over halfway. And now spaced with Patrick Dorgu. Dorgu looks to slip the ball through here, and Mason Mount went alone and looked to go in selfishly, but Rosenborg win the ball back. And this time fire it forward. And back into the feet of Radek Vitek. It goes. He can hold on to it on the edge of his 18-yard area. And sends the ball downfield as he looks to find Patrick Dorgu. He uses his strength, and this time Dorgu is brought down. Referee says it was accidental, and play continues as Rosenborg bring the ball forward. Opportunity now for one of the Rosenborg substitutes, Alexander Borgerson. Over to the left flank it goes. Now space over on that left as the ball is played across, and it was a good opportunity that for Rosenborg. Down their left-hand side, David Duris was in there. It was a ball across from Emil Konradsen Sied, who looked to try and pick out the Rosenborg forward, but it drifts out of play for a goal kick, and Manchester United now have it with Joshua Zirkzee. Sent forward by Andre Santos, into the feet of Joshua Zirkzee again. Space now for Harry Amas. Amas into the feet of Zirkzee. Zirkzee going alone. Still Joshua Zirkzee. Oh, what a wonderful goal by Joshua Zirkzee. And Manchester United make it 2-0. It was a solo run and finish by Joshua Zirkzee, who finds the back of the Rosenborg net. And Manchester United have doubled their lead in Trondheim. It was a ball into the feet of Zirkzee from Dorgu. And then Harry Amas played it across back into the feet of Joshua Zirkzee, who looked as though he was going to shoot not once but twice. And he foiled the goalkeeper before rounding him and slotting it into the back of the net. And Manchester United are 2-0 ahead. And it is Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 2. A 5 finish by Joshua Zirkzee on 56 minutes. And Manchester United now lead by 2-0. And it is an uphill battle now for Rosenborg, who have simply not been at the races so far in this second half. Ball played all the way back now. An opportunity for Rosenborg as they look to bring the ball forward. Chance now for Shea Lacey. Lacey into the feet of Brian and Buemo. Now a chance once again. Collected now by Andre Santos. Andre Santos into the goal scorer, the second goal scorer, Joshua Zirkzee, who goes down. But now Rosenborg win the ball back, and they have it down their right-hand side. The space now for the substitute. The number 29, David Duris, manages to find Maciej Sobieszkai. Now into the centre circle it goes. An opportunity for Rosenborg again as they look to bring the ball forward. Ball is intercepted but won back by Volden. Rosenborg have it once again. Through the middle it goes. Space now for Emil Konradsen Siet. Again, Rosenborg want to come forward on the attack. Seen away by Lenny Yoro as we approach the final half an hour in Trondheim. It is Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 2. Goals from Shea Lacey and Joshua Zirkzee in this second half, which separates the two teams. Rosenborg now look to bring the ball forward. Opportunity as the Norwegian outfit come forward on the attack, and this time Harry Amas wins the ball back for Manchester United, but there will be a free kick to Rosenborg. So an opportunity for because of a foul. It was Andre Santos, the player who committed the offence, which resulted in a free kick in a rather promising position for Rosenborg. Around 5 yards or so from the Manchester United 18-yard area. And it will be an opportunity for the number 35, Emil Konradsen Siet, who's standing over it. So an opportunity for Rosenborg to narrow the deficit. An opportunity for an effort towards goal, and it wasn't far away. It had Radek Vitek dive into his right-hand side. It was a really good effort by Emil Konradsen Siet. He got the ball up and over that wall. Vitek with absolutely no chance, but thankfully for the Manchester United goalkeeper, the ball drifts wide of his right-hand post. And now there will be further changes from both teams. None more so from Manchester United. Chido Obi is one of several players about to enter the action. Brian Mbuemo, Mason Mount, Joshua Zirkzee also leaving the field, as is Andre Santos. Joshua Zirkzee, the scorer of that second Manchester United goal, he is replaced. So we're about to see Toby Collier enter the action. There will also be an opportunity for several other youngsters to make a name for themselves with half an hour left to play in Trondheim. Ball is played out from the back, and this time an opportunity as Chido Obi chases the ball down, the number 32 for Manchester United. Now the ball played out to the right-hand side, and a chance for the substitute Asiak Vitry for Rosenborg. This time it's played out by Hakan Rosten. Another change for Rosenborg as the ball is played over the top, and this time Harry Amas looks to deal with it for Manchester United. And he manages to clear the ball away. Toby Collier. Now Manchester United look to break through Chido Obi. Obi this time has it, and Manchester United look to come forward through it with Tyler Fletcher. Better by the Red Devils. Now an opportunity and an effort towards goal. It was a strike which was struck by Jaden Kamasan, and it will result in a Manchester United corner and a chance for the Red Devils as they look and go in search of a third goal. Ball will be whipped in from the right hand side to the left of the Rosenborg 18-yard area. Referee just having a word with several players before the corner can be taken. So a chance from the corner as it's whipped in from the right hand side, only half cleared, and a really good opportunity, and it's turned home, and Manchester United have 3, and it is the goal scorer. It is Devenny who has got it. Jacob Devenny for Manchester United, the number 62, on hand to fire into the back of the net. It was a lovely ball in, and it found Devenny unmarked, and he rifled it beyond the Rosenborg goalkeeper, Rasmus Sandberg, who could do absolutely nothing about stopping that one. And Manchester United now lead by 3-0. Jacob Devenny on the score sheet for Manchester United, and we now continue from the restart as Rosenborg play the ball forward back to their goalkeeper once again. Now an opportunity as it's fired forward down the left, all the way back to the Manchester United goalkeeper Radek Vitek. Remains to be seen, of course, whether we will see Tom Heaton into the action for Manchester United this evening. Vitek sends the ball downfield, looking to find Chido Obi. Manchester United give the ball away. Now an opportunity for Rosenborg. Bearing down on the Manchester United goal. An effort towards the goal, and this time it drifts wide of the target. It was a rather tame and poor effort, to say the least, from David Duris. But the Manchester United goal scorer prior to that, Jacob Devaney, on the score sheet. It did look as though it struck the hand from Daniel Armour, but of course there is no VAR involved throughout the pre-season. So the goal stands, and Manchester United lead by 3-0. Of course, had there been VAR, then that goal would have most likely have been chalked out, or chalked off, as Rosenborg send the ball downfield. An opportunity now, and a chance for Rosenborg as the ball is played across the face of goal, and this time it's fired against Radek Vitek and kept out by the Manchester United goalkeeper, and then cleared away. But that was a really good opportunity for Rosenborg. It was a chance for the captain and the substitute, Emil Konradsen. See it, no foul as the ball was played across the face of goal, and it took a deflection towards the Manchester United goal and somehow managed to stay out. Came back off the woodwork as Manchester United now bring the ball forward. Chido Obi goes over, but now Manchester United have it with Tyler Fletcher, and this time it's cleared away at the back. Now an opportunity once again. Manchester United bring it forward. Opportunity for Chido Obi. The offside flag has been raised, and it will be a free kick then to Rosenborg with 24 minutes remaining. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 3. As the ball is played out from the back, and now it's with Elias Slaughdown over down the right hand side, and this time it's won back once again by Manchester United, but given away rather sloppily. It's allowed Rosenborg to win the ball back. Johannesson Bakker has it, plays it forward into the feet of Maciej Sobosniki. But Radek Vitek is first to it, and Manchester United now have it with their Czech goalkeeper, and it remains to be seen whether there will be further changes. Of course, JJ Gabriel is on the bench for Manchester United, just 15 years of age, as the ball is fired forward by Radek Vitek. Now a chance for Tyler Fletcher for Manchester United. All the way back it goes into the Rosenborg half of the field. Now played all the way back as Rosenborg have it down their left hand side. Now an opportunity for Alexander Borgersson. Space now for Tobias Solheim Dahl inside the Manchester United half. Played all the way back once again. This time Manchester United give away a free kick. And Rosenborg now have it down the right flank. Opportunity for Toby Collier, and now a chance for Jack Fletcher over to the right hand side. Manchester United attacking the inside the Rosenborg half. Space now for Dan Gore. Looks to float it over towards the left, kept alive in the end. Now an opportunity once more. Space now for Toby Collier. Toby Collier has it again, and Manchester United play the ball all the way back through Jacob Deveni to Radek Vitek. Manchester United leading by 3-0 as the ball is fired downfield. Breaks kindly into the gloves of Rasmus Sandberg in the Rosenborg goal. And this time it's into the feet of Mikkel Konradsen Siet. Space now for Elias Slaughter. Ball fired forward, and this time collected again here. Opportunity for Rosenborg, and they play it against a Manchester United body. It was the Manchester United goalscorer Jacob Deveni who was back there doing the defending. So a corner now to Rosenborg from down their left-hand side, which is quickly taken to the right of the Manchester United 18-yard area. And this time Rosenborg have it again, and this time an opportunity for an effort towards goal, but it's straight into the gloves of Radek Vitek. So into the final 20 minutes in this one. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 3. Radek Vitek has the ball at his feet. And Manchester United play the ball out from the back. Forward it goes. This time Chido Obi holds play up, looking to pick out Dan Gore. Space now for Manchester United. Now an opportunity again. The ball played across, and it's turned in for 4. And it's Harry Amas this time who gets his goal. And Manchester United now lead by 4-0. It was a fine finish by Harry Amas, who turns the ball home. And this youthful Manchester United team are now starting to run riot in Trondheim. It was a lovely ball out to the right-hand side, and it was played across into the feet of Harry Amas. And a lovely, well-worked Manchester United goal. Amas turns it home. It was a lovely ball across in the end by the Manchester United number 61, Jaden Kamassen. And it is 4-0 now to Manchester United. And now Rosenborg restart from kickoff once again. 4 goals down, the Norwegian outfit. You have to certainly give credit to the way Manchester United have approached this second half. They have been in total control and on the front foot. As Tyler Fletcher has the ball now at the back for Manchester United. All the way it goes to Radek Vitek. Ball played out to the right-hand side. And now Manchester United bring the ball forward again. And a chance once more for the Red Devils. And this time a shot fired towards goal, and it's wide of the target in the end, but it did take a deflection on its way. And there will result in a corner to Manchester United. So players making their way up from the back. Daniel Armour, one of them, left-footed centre-back, as the corner is played short. And now a chance for Dan Gore, who strikes it. And it was always rising in the end. And it goes over the crossbar and out for a goal kick. There has been further changes for Manchester United. Dermot Nee is now in goal for the Red Devils. as the ball is played out from the back by Rosenborg. And now Alexander Borgersson into the feet of Tobias Solheim Dahl. Approaching the final 15 minutes in Trondheim. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 4. Now an opportunity once again as the home side bring the ball downfield. Looks to be kept alive in the end by Emil Konradsen Sied, and it is. Collected now once again, and this time a shot fired towards goal, but Dermot Mee did have it covered in the end. And it drifts out of play for what will be a goal kick. And now the ball fired forward. Manchester United win it back. And this time they give it away, and it's allowed Rosenborg to win it. And they have it at the back through Tobias Solheim Dahl. Now this is Hakon Rosten. He gives the ball away under pressure, but it will be a free kick to Rosenborg. Chino Obi commits the foul. So a free kick to Rosenborg. And now an opportunity. Once again, as Rosenborg play the ball out from the back. Space now for Elias Slaughter. And this time the ball is put out of play. It will be a throw in to Manchester United down there right inside their half of the field. And now a chance for the Red Devils. Williams chasing the ball down, but he can't keep it alive in the end. And now a throw in to Rosenborg down their right hand side, which will be taken by Mikkel Konradsen Sied. He is in fact the brother of Emil Konrad Sied. Now space for Boy Hedman. Given away, and now Manchester United win it back. This is Toby Collier. He gives the ball away this time. Manchester United have it with Harry Amas. They come forward again now. Opportunity for Dan Gore. Manchester United have it in the centre circle with Jack Fletcher. Out to his brother Tyler Fletcher. Now Manchester United have it with Harry Amas. Space now for Dan Gore, who looks to try and keep the ball alive, but it's run out of play in the end. And it will be a throw into Rosenborg. But we are still yet to see JJ Gabriel into the action for Manchester United. It remains to be seen whether, of course, Michael Carrick will turn to the youngster. As mentioned, just 15 years of age. And now Rosenborg have the ball at the back. Opportunity as they look to send the ball downfield. This is Alexander Borgersson. Ball played forward, and this time it's with Borgersson again. Now space for Elias Slaughter. Out to Hakon Rosten. Space now for Rosenborg down their left-hand side, and the ball looks to be played across here, and this time it's kept alive at the back, and Manchester United win it back. Tyler Fletcher is adjudged to have been fouled by Tobias Solheim Dahl, so it will be a free kick to Manchester United down their right-hand side. And now the ball played out from the back by Daniel Armour. Now Dan Gore. Forward it goes into the feet of Jaden Kamasin. Space now for Toby Collier. He plays it over to the right-hand side. This is Tyler Fletcher. Still with Tyler Fletcher. Now Toby Collier. Collier over to the right-hand side again. Space now for Manchester United at the back. Through Daniel Armour. Into the feet of Harry Amas. Now collected once again. Played out into the feet of Daniel Armour. Now Jaden Kamasin. Free kick to Manchester United. And we are into the final 10 minutes in Trondheim. Can Manchester United get themselves a 5th goal? Ball is delivered in, and this time it's headed behind and out for a corner. It was headed away at the back in the end. Dealt with by Isaac Whitry. And a corner to Manchester United from down their left. Ball is played in by Williams. And this time it's collected by Devaney. And this time the ball is put out of play for a throw-in to Manchester United. So a throw-in. Which will be taken. But it is a foul throw in the end, and it has resulted in a throw into Rosenborg. A lapse in concentration from Jaden Kamasin. Ball drifts out of play. And it will be a throw-in. And Manchester United now bring the ball forward. This is Harry Amas. Amas now for Manchester United. Toby Collier. Collier has it centrally inside the Manchester United half. 10 yards or so from halfway. Now space at the back for Devaney. Devaney now plays the ball back for Manchester United. The ball goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in. Harry Amas will take the throw-in for Manchester United. And he gets it back. Harry Amas. And this time, Rosenborg win the ball back themselves. And have it with their substitute, Tobias Solheim Dahl. Now Rosenborg will look to get the ball away. This is Rasmus Sandberg, the substitute goalkeeper. 83 minutes on the clock. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 4. And now the ball played out down the right flank. And this time Chido Obi has it for the Red Devils. And an opportunity once again. And still not clear. And this time it's into the back of the net. And it is 5 for Manchester United. That will surely cap off what has been a superb second half for the Red Devils. It is Williams who's got his goal. Ethan Williams fires the ball home, and Manchester United have 5 on the evening in Trondheim. It was Chido Obi's ball out to the right hand side inside the 18-yard area of the Rosenborg box, and then it was played across by Jaden Kamasin, and on hand from 2 yards out it was finished off by Ethan Williams. And Manchester United have 5. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 5. And this display, second half display, will certainly delight Michael Carrick and his coaching staff. We are now 5 minutes until the 90 as Rosenborg play the ball downfield. This is Harry Amas for Manchester United. He's time. The ball is fired downfield, but it runs straight through to Rasmus Sandberg. And now an opportunity at the back for Rosenborg. This is Dahl. And now an opportunity for Manchester United. as they come forward now over on that by Harry Amas. This is Toby Collier. Collier now plays the ball over to the right hand side. We are into the final minute or so in this pre-season friendly. There will be 3 additional minutes at the end of the 90. And there will be a throw in now which will be taken, and this time fired forward. Opportunity. Collected by Alexander Borgerson into the feet of Hakon Roston. Space now at the back for Elias Slaughdown. We have played 91 of the 93. Opportunity now for Isaac Whitry. All the way back it goes this time to Mikael Konradsen-Sied. Space now for David Duris. Plays it all the way back into the Rosenborg half of the field. The home team have the ball centrally. Now it's over on that far hand side. It is with Elias Slaughdown. And now Rosenborg bring the ball forward again, but then they are dispossessed. This is Tyler Fletcher for Manchester United. Space now for Harry Amas. In towards Harry Armour. On his left foot, the two left-footed Harrys linking up down the left for Manchester United. And now space for Jaden Camasson. And this time the ball played all the way back into the feet of Dermot Mee. He plays the ball out from the back towards the left, and this is Toby Collier. Collier into the feet of Jack Devenny. So the final 40 seconds or so. And now Manchester United look to bring the ball forward. This is Tyler Fletcher. Out to the left-hand side it goes. Space now for Ethan Williams. Still going. Ethan Williams all alone on the edge of the area. This time he's crowded out, and it will be a free kick in the end to Rosenborg. And that will surely be the last piece of action of this pre-season friendly. So Manchester United set to record their first pre-season win. We have played the 93 minutes. And this time the referee draws a close to the end of the encounter. It is victory for Michael Carrick and his Manchester United men. Rosenborg simply were just not good enough in the end, as both managers embrace. Manchester United are victorious by 5-0. Lacey, Xerxes, Devenny, Amas and Williams all on the score sheet, and it has finished in Trondheim. Rosenborg 0, Manchester United 5.